We're back with the feral foster kittens known as Hissy, Spitty, and Poopy, and I have Miss Hissy here, aka Miss Rio, and whoa, okay, yeah, it's okay, Remy. I know, she just might not be ready for all that kind of love yet. I know, that's intense. Poor Remy, she's gonna get her feelings hurt, but that was, you know, she didn't run, so that's good. And I don't know if you can see, but she is not in the sling. She's sitting on this pillow, and we're just hanging out. I know, meeting a dog did justify some airplane ears, but I have something really exciting and important to bring to the community. If you've been with us for a while, you may know that here on TikTok, I try to do a big donation drive around Christmas to help families here in the local Birmingham area. 2 years ago, we adopted one family at a school. I had a connection to one of the kids' teachers, and we ended up raising over $15,000 to fix the trailer that they were living in. And we also got all 5 of the kids at the time. They now have 6 kids. All 5 of the kids, brand new clothes, size up clothes, pull-ups, diapers, hygiene products to last them for a long time. And then last year we did a really big donation drive and did an event at the school, and we as a community here on TikTok provided Christmas for 17 families. Over the last few days, I've been talking to some of the teachers at the school and some people really plugged into the community. This is a little bit outside of where I live, but it's in the area, and for privacy reasons, for the sake of the families that we're helping, I'm not going to say specifically where, but I've been connected with a few specific families who have specific needs, and instead of doing a big donation drive like we did last year with a big event at the school with tons and tons and tons of stuff, this year we're going to meet the specific needs of a few families. So kind of like what we did the first year, just with more families this year, kind of a combination of what we've done the last 2 years. And speaking of privacy, I want to make a little disclaimer up front about this donation drive that we're going to be doing. And if it's a deal breaker for you, I understand, but this is a hard line that I don't want to cross. I do not show the people that we are giving the donations to. I don't share their name, their faces, where they live, or where they go to school. A lot of these families are dealing with really sensitive issues like DV or homelessness. Obviously, we're helping families, and a lot of these families have kids, sometimes very, very young kids, and they're in a vulnerable spot, and I don't think it's right for me to plaster their face up on the internet and for that to follow them for the rest of their lives. That's just not something that I want to take part in. So I will not be showing the families who will be receiving these things. That being said, I will share some things about them so y'all can learn about them, but I'm not going to give any identifying information for their privacy, safety, and their dignity. Right now, confirmed, we have 3 families that we're helping. We may take on a few more, but I want to tell you about one of the families that we have, and I already have their family's wish list up on my profile if you want to have a look. This information that I'm going to share, I've been given permission to share, and it's coming directly from one of the kids' teachers. In my class, I have a set of 8-year-old twins. They are the sweetest kiddos, 1 girl and 1 boy. The twins share clothes. Some days they swap clothes without washing them so that they have something different. They're in need of clothing of their own. They share shoes and need to have their own pair of shoes. My hope is to provide them with a few they can rotate for the next year or so. They both are in need of winter clothes. Many of their clothes have holes or are too small, including their shoes. Excuse me, I'm gonna get emotional. These 2 come into school every day with a smile on their face and forget what they left at home. When the girl was asked what she wanted for Christmas, she responded, "A lunchbox, just like my teachers." My hope is that they wake up Christmas morning and there is more under the tree than just a lunchbox. On this list are things that the twins wished they could have. We have so much that we could learn from kids. To not have your own clothes that fit you, to share clothes with your sibling, but to still go to school with a smile every day and just ask for a lunchbox for Christmas. We have a lot to learn from kids. I'm hoping that with the help of, our community here, we can help make Christmas magical for these kids and that they can wake up with more than a lunchbox. Obviously, I would love to get both of them new clothes and size up clothes if possible, especially shoes and winter clothes. It does not get crazy cold in Alabama, but it does get cold enough that you would be really cold without a jacket and gloves and a hat. So I would love to get stuff like that for them. I have their wish list up on my profile, and I will also go shopping for the kids. 2 years ago when we adopted our sponsor family, I went to Once Upon a Child, which is a kids consignment store, and got all the kids clothes, size up clothes, shoes, size up shoes. We also got them really nice jackets at Once Upon a Child, and that was really awesome. We got them nice Christmas clothes too. For our other families, as I learn more about the specific things that they would like, I will add them to the Amazon wish list. And in the meantime, I'll need to fundraise money to go clothes shopping for all of the families that we're adopting, and to buy anything that we can't get on Amazon in time to give to the families. Right now I'm thinking that Venmo and PayPal may be the best way to do that, but y'all let me know what are your preferred ways of giving in that way if you would like to give. On that note, you absolutely do not have to give, but if you would like to, I will be collecting everything for our families here, and I will show all of the things. And then, like I said, I'm not going to be filming the families themselves for their privacy and their safety and dignity, but I will tell y'all about it afterwards. Of course, I will keep doing regular Teen Tommy and Rio updates, aka Hissy, Spitty, and Poopy, but sprinkled in will be updates with our sponsor families for Christmas.